What's happening, you guys? Veggie here. Just finished week 4 of my fat loss phase, and just to give you guys some progress in terms of what kind of weight I've been losing. Last week I was on 82.1 kilos. This week I measured up to 80.5. So we're looking around 1.6 kilograms of fat loss in just 1 week, you guys. So that's over 3 pounds, and I was aiming for that 1 to 2 pound range. But I can understand, as you're lowering calories, your body can adjust differently, you guys. It can vary the amount of fat you lose 1 week to another. And because I'm losing 100 calories every single week, the amount of fat I lose could change from week to week. At the end, my last week, I could lose the most fat. Who knows? We'll see when I compare it. And the main focus of this video is actually going to be on caloric density. So when it comes to caloric density, the main issue being is that 1 gram of protein or carbs is equal to 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Now, to most people this is common sense, but to someone starting to look at dieting, whether it's bulking or cutting, this is really crucial information. Now, when we look at diets that are based on fast food, you've seen the McDonald's, the weight loss using McDonald's kind of diet. And the main issue I have with that, you guys, is it's very calorically dense, these foods you're consuming. And that's because they're packed with saturated fats. Now, can you see the correlation there? These foods are packed with calories because they have a lot of saturated fat. And for fat, 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories. So you're seeing twice as many calories as you would from carbs. So let's choose a really good example here, you guys. When we look at fruits and vegetables, I really want to give you a good example. So let's say we have an apple or banana. We compare it to an avocado. So we're looking at 2 different types of food groups. One's more packed with carbs and one's more packed with fats. So with the apple banana, it's mostly packed with carbs, sugar carbs nonetheless, but those are healthy sugars, and you've got all those micronutrients. Same with the avocado, but the main difference being is the amount of calories and the distribution of macronutrients. So when we look at the apple or banana, it's mainly packed with carbs, and the avocado is mainly packed with fats. So when we look at the apple or banana, apple is 50 calories, banana is 100 calories, and the avocado is 300 calories. So as you can see, there's a humongous difference when it comes to distributing your macronutrients. Having foods packed with more carbs in turn will equal to less calories, and it will suppress your appetite more in the long term of things. Because if you think about it, what's going to fill you up more, you guys? 5 apples or 1 avocado? 5 apples, of course. And this is what is really crucial to fat loss, is you shouldn't be exceeding your fat limit, which is ideally what you would be doing if you chose a fast food option for fat loss. And also in terms of fast food increasing health risks, of course there's many studies to back this up. I would just generally stay away from using fast food as a way for fat loss. I mean, it is possible, and people who look at flexible dieting will look at that, but you guys, it's really not worth it. I mean, that increased risk in the long term of things like heart disease, heart attacks, it's not worth it when you could be eating clean, healthy foods, you guys. And that's the main issue I really want to iterate. The fact of the matter is, I don't even have avocados when I'm cutting because they have so many calories. I'd rather have something else, but I still manage to hit the 50 grams of fat I want. And what I find is, when I'm having higher amounts of fat, let's say 70 grams of fat, I will feel more hungry. Main reason being is because there's more calories in that fat, and I have less foods to spread throughout the day. And that is why, you guys, I don't exceed my fats on my fat loss days. I try not to. In fact, here's a good comparison of what my cheat day looks like in comparison to a normal day. As you can see, I'm at McDonald's, and compare it to a normal day, I'm having higher fats, you guys, and I feel like I'm starving myself on my cheat day. I mean, I do love that one juicy meal of just all McDonald's, but it's really not good for me in terms of the fact that I have to starve myself. I'm not able to distribute other types of food during the day. In fact, I starve from 7 o'clock. I mean, that in itself is a good reason itself why you should be staying away from fast food, is the fact that it's very calorically dense, and it's just not a good way to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, starving yourself, you're going to feel really mentally drained. You're going to feel like you're going to, go to sleep. I really felt lethargic on my cheat days, but I'm okay with that. It's only 1 day a week where I can kind of enjoy myself. But the main issue of this video is I don't like it when I see people using fast food or unhealthy foods to lose weight. And I've seen, very reputable people in the fitness industry, such as the Hodge twins, use it for fasting, and it's just not an ideal way of losing weight, you guys. You should be using clean foods complex carbohydrates. Keep your fats not to a minimum. Make sure you have fats because they produce testosterone, but you got to be really wise with your choice of foods, you guys. You shouldn't be using fast food to lose weight or anything like that. In fact, I've already shown you guys with that example, my fats really exceed on my cheat days, and on my normal days it's almost half what it would be on a cheat day. And I usually find on my normal days I have more energy, I'm less lethargic. But the main issue, you guys, is just stick to healthy foods. At the end of the day, move away from foods high in saturated fat, because those have the most calories, and it's as simple as that. If you're bulking up, there is a bit of leeway, of course, because when I'm bulking up, I'm having, you know, almost 1,000 more calories than when I'm cutting. At the moment, I'm on 2,500 calories, but when I'm bulking up, I'm on 3,000. So I've got those extra calories, you know, I can spread. So I can have some calorically dense foods. I can have more fats in my diet. I can have avocados, but I try and stay away from unhealthy fats, such as McDonald's or, you know, just fast food. I try and stay away from it if I can. Anyway, you guys, that's the main issue of this video, is caloric density. I've given you good examples here. We can compare McDonald's to healthy food, and even the avocado to apple example here is brilliant because it really puts into perspective what types of food have the most calories and what types of food have the least calories, which is ideally what you want to be doing when you're suppressing your appetite for fat loss. Anyway, you guys, this is Vegstetics. I'll see you in that next video. Quick shot of peace before I go. Looking a bit more leaner, and we're out of here.
This for the ones who ain't make it. This for the ones who ain't make it. Focus your lens. Point it at me and see greatness. Point it at me and see greatness. Ray need a Benz. Dub need a all black Mercedes. Tezo need all white. He